How's it going, guys? My name is just 𝙒𝙗𝙗, and welcome to my channel where we try to bring out the potential of every Pokemon available. Today I have a battle for you against 𝙒𝙗𝙗𝙗 from the Pokemon Battle Hub Discord, also known as 𝙒𝙗𝙗. Is appearing on the live streams a lot, is like a regular. We like to see it. So if you want to see the live streams, be sure to subscribe. You'll have to see them like an hour from when this video goes live. So anyway, into the game. So they've got a really powerful looking team. They've got a 𝙒𝙗𝙗 as well, which is really cool. The Raging Bolt's obviously a big threat. 𝙒𝙾𝙗𝙗 is a threat as well. I reckon we're probably all right leading off with 𝙒𝙗𝙗 or something along those lines. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And the battle begins. Looking like Clive. Breadstick's going to be the lead, which is the 𝙒𝙗𝙗, as I led off with my 𝙒𝙗𝙗𝙗. So this is not a bad lead for us by any means, because they can't really do much to us without getting, you know, we could have Energy Ball basically is what I'm saying. So I'm going to go for a Stealth Rock expecting a switch. They do stay in there, which is interesting. Are they just going to go for an EQ straight up, or are they going to have Stealth Rocks themselves? Nice and shiny as well. You got to love it. So they go for a Substitute, which is interesting. So Substitute on the 𝙒𝙗𝙗 is very terrifying for sure. We don't have anything super effective to hit this thing with to break the Substitute, so I'm kind of worried. But at the same time, I'm not worried because like if they're going to Dragon Dance, we can just like, do I have anything with Infiltrator? I don't. I think my best bet is to go into Skarmory personally, but let's go into Wo-Chien. Let's go into Gary. He's just put in the chat they misclicked. I don't know why. I mean, setting up the sub worked out for you because now I have to switch out to break it, right? So we're Wo-Chien, Gary the snail. They go for a Terra Blast, which is interesting. So Terra Blast, I'm guessing that's the misclick, not the Substitute. But it's interesting it's got Terra Blast, so I'm wondering if it's a sub Dragon Dance set, which would be interesting. Tells me they're more than likely going to Terra here as well. They could easily Terra like flying or something. So I'll just go for a Giga Drain to break the Substitute. They do go for a Dragon Dance, which is fine. Absolutely fine. But also, I didn't say this at the beginning. I forgot to. But on the live streams, that's where I create all my Pokemon for battles. So if you want to see how these Pokemon are built and trained up, then be sure to join the live streams later on because, you know, we have a fun time. It's a vibe. We do some barbecues together, some raids together. We breed Pokemon, train Pokemon, you name it, we do it. So let's go for another Giga Drain here. I'm expecting a Terra or a Switch Out here. I doubt they stay in. They would stay in and Terra though. Okay. So what's this 𝙒𝙗𝙗 going to do to me? That's the real question. That is the real question. It's going to go ahead and Terra Fire. That's a good Terra. Resistant to the Giga Drain. I see. They go for another Dragon Dance gain to +2, which is terrifying in its own right. Very terrifying in its own right. Let's see how much Giga Drain does. Not enough. Which is unfortunate. So, +2 with this thing is a problem. But we do have the Foul Play. So I'm going to go for the Foul Play now, expecting to... I think we can live a Terra Blast at +2. Because we are... we do have that ability that lowers Tablet of Ruin. Yeah, we have that ability that lowers attack. So we do live, which is great. Foul Play should KO a +2 𝙒𝙗𝙗. Yes, it does. So that's Panic Averted. The 𝙒𝙗𝙗 did not get to do what it wanted to do, which is awesome. Absolutely fantastic for me. Fantastic, in fact. In comes Armor Tank. Who's Armor Tank? Mandibuzz. Okay, so I think it's not got Heavy Duty Boots, which is good to know. I think our best bet here is to go for a Leech Seed, just to put a timer on it a bit. They go for an Acrobatics, though, which isn't going to KO us, because I'm guessing they still have their item. We go for a Leech Seed here. That's going to recover some of our HP, which is really nice. It should recover a decent chunk of it, to be honest with you, because we've got leftovers as well. So we should be able to take another Acrobatics, I think, depending on the set that they are. But if it's the Acrobatics set, I've already faced this thing, and I'm pretty sure it's Weakness Policy, potentially. So that's going to lower the surprise factor. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go for a Ruination. I'm going to let them KO me. They do actually switch out, though. Not wanting to get Leech Seeded, probably. And they go into Semi-Bowling, which is going to be the Electrode. Interesting choice. So they can't Terra, we know that. Stealth Rock's going to dig in. We do exactly half of their remaining HP with Ruination, because it's just like Super Fang, really. But we can't really do anything other than that. We can't Ruination. We can't really Foul Play them, because they'll definitely... we can't Leech Seed them either, because they're a Grass type. I forgot. So what's our best play here? I'd say probably Dragapult. So I'm going to go into Dragapult now, because not only does it... Well, it doesn't outspeed, but it resists both stabs. And they can't Terra Ice, Terra Blast either. So we'll go into Drazuka. The Dragapult. This is unfortunately the only Dragapult I've got, but there's so many sets for Dragapult. I'm looking forward to making more of them. Right, so we definitely want to switch out. I'm looking at a team and I'm thinking we definitely go for a U-turn here, right? Yeah, we go for a U-turn. They go for a Volt Switch themselves. Not going to do much damage at all. But they are Life Orb, which is good to know. So they going back. And they're going to bring back in Armor Tank, the Mandibuzz. Oh, wait, I know this set. Oh, it's got weak armor. Which means, yep, it's going to get a nice speed boost. As well as a defense drop. But I think it's White Herb, right? No, it's not. Okay. It must be weakness policy or something then. But it's faster now, which is a problem. So, what do we do here? I'm leaning towards Whiscash potentially coming out here. I think we're going to go into Wampert, the Whiscash. Not very shiny, this one. But I'm looking at their squad, and I think their best bet to go here is for us to go for a Dragon Dance. They go for a Defrog, getting rid of those Stealth Rocks, which is absolutely fair. But we might actually win this game with Whiscash right now. We might actually win this game with Whiscash, potentially. It is a very big potential thing. Because if I can get 2 Dragon Dances off, then I'll be in the same position they were, but I won't have misclicked. They withdraw Armor Tank. Are they going to go Electrode? Probably, right? Iron Leave. The Iron Leaves. It's got that booster energy and speed, I'm guessing. Yeah, there's the speed. We go for that Dragon Dance. We should be alright if we Terra. Because if they go for a Leaf Blade, it could crit us and KO us, but I'm pretty confident after one more Dragon Dance we can do this. So I'm going to go ahead and Terra Ice Dragon Dance. And then I'll just Terra Blast this thing the next turn. That's what I'm going for. Like, we don't resist its stab. But we do at least take it neutral hit from Leaf Blade, which means it shouldn't KO us. Smart Strike. Oh, they predicted the Terra. But it's fine. We live it. We live it. We live in. We live in. So now that we're at +3, we should ideally be outspeeding this Iron Leaves right now. So let's go for a Terra Blast right now. There we go. We do outspeed. This Whiscash is at +3 in attack and speed. Looking really good right now. Looking so good right now. Oh, the damage. Oh, the damage. So much damage. You've got to love it. We do have the Life Orb, which does put us on a bit of a timer, really. Electrode comes in. So Electrode could potentially outspeed us because it's very fast. I'm going to go for an EQ just in case. But no, we do outspeed at +3, which is great. So, sorry, Electrode. But this might be a little bit of a Whiscash sweepy sweep. Not going to lie. Maybe not, though, because we'll lose our HP from the Life Orb. So they could come back. I think they're just sacking ones until the Life Orb goes. Vanta Black comes in. That's the Greninja. Looking at their squad, I'd say they're saving the best till last. Although, personally, I'd go into Mandibuzz. I'm going to go for an Earthquake. Get them damage off. If they're Focus Sash and they live, that's fair enough, but they're not. So, they obviously thought Mandibuzz was more useful than Greninja. Then again, we do have one more attacking us. They could easily go Raging Bolt here. I am long. I like that. That's a cool nickname. They could just Thunderclap us here. So I'm going to go for an Earthquake just on the off chance they don't. Oh, they didn't. I'm guessing, if I had to guess, they thought I would go for a Dragon Dance or switch out to preserve Whiscash. Did we just live on 1 HP off the Life Orb? That is clutch AF. So Armor Tank comes in, looking great. And we finally go for a Liquidation, which is our last move on the squad. We lived on 1 HP from the Life Orb. That is insane, Whiscash. Some insane Whiscash gaming moments. Let's go for the Liquidation. And down goes the Mandibuzz. So that's going to be the game. Whiscash did lose in the end there because it got KO'd by the Life Orb. But we still have Mons left. So that's a GG for now. That was a fun one. I'm glad to see Whiscash pop off, even if it did die at the end there. But one perk came through. As always, thank you very much for watching today's video. If you did enjoy, of course, feel free to leave a like, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. There is the team code if you want to try the team out. It's a pretty fun team, to be fair. I'm not going to lie. It took a little while to beat the Mons, especially the Woe Chair now. I was trying so hard to catch that thing in a luxury ball, and it just wouldn't stay in the ball. But Hey ho, we got it in the end. So anyway, GG for now. Thanks for watching. See you later.